What's up, people? This is Who That Cause Edition with your favorite host, Trill Quet. And today, a tough one, man. As the world know, man, LSU Tigers lost in the Elite Eight to Caden Clark in Iowa, 94-87. And this loss, man, is 100% on Kim Mulkey to me, man. Let me just put it into perspective for you guys. Caden Clark is the all-time scoring leader for men's and women's in the collegiate game. And today she was checked one-on-one, no double teams, no blitz, no nothing, by a 5'6" point guard who's not known for her defense but known for her shooting, and Haley Van Lith. That was the game plan that our championship coach Kim Oakley gave us for the Elite Eight against the number one scorer in college basketball. To check her one-on-one with a 5'6" point guard who doesn't play great defense, who's known to be a liability on defense, for 40 minutes. She didn't get blitzed. She didn't get double teamed. She didn't get trapped. We didn't force her to pass it. We let her do and control the game. And she went off for 41 and 12 like a usual day. This was the Elite Eight, but one of the easiest games for Caden Clark throughout the tournament. West Virginia was tough on her. That was probably her toughest game. And other teams been tough and physical with her, while LSU just let her do her thing. Kim Oakley, I believe, 100% failed us in this game, man. Caitlin was just so freely out there. She never looked flustered or frustrated. We didn't even see her do her little whine that she always do for the calls or nothing. She just was out there, step back and shooting over somebody that's shorter than her. So each time it was a clear basket, a clear shot to the rim. So this is tough, man, because after it's like watching the entire game and thinking like, we didn't really have a shot with that game plan, Kim. We didn't. She's talking about how she wanted to let Caitlin go off, but not let the others go, not to let the others get involved. But we still let Kate Mond give us 21, and Sydney gave us 16. So, but 41 from one player is most of the times enough to win the game. That's a lot of points from one player. So you can't just let the best player in the world go off. Like, that was a crazy game plan, man. That was crazy. But now the question is, where does LSU go after this? I believe LSU will be fine, and they will be back in, especially at least the Elite Eight for sure next year, because a lot of their players are juniors, sophomores, and freshmen, like Flau'jae, sophomore, Anisha Monroe, junior, Michaela Williams, freshman. And those are your big three. And you have 23, I can't really pronounce her name, coming off the bench. She's a freshman. She's a beast. And you have the big star, Angie Reese, decision up in the air, coming back, or if she should go to the WNBA. I believe she should stay at LSU, developing her game a little more, develop a mid-range jump shot that will turn her to an animal, turn her to a beast if she develops that shot. So if I was Angel's agent, I would say develop that shot. Next year she could be a top 2 pick. It would be between her and Paige from UConn to be the top 2 picks in next year's draft. This year she's projected to be a top 10 pick. I believe like 8th, 9th pick. So still great pick, but she still has a little more to develop in her game, I believe, from watching her these past few years. So hopefully she stays, and I think she will stay after this sour taste in her mouth from this loss. But it's not a bad loss. I'm not angry because we lost to the best. And when you think about it, we was doomed from the start with that game plan that Kim gave us. I love you, Kim, but that was terrible game plan, man. But Caitlin, man, shows why she's the best in the world, why she's levels above everybody else, man. I hit a Paige comparison of that Paige may be up there with her, but man, this game right here just shows it. Like looking at the numbers. Of course, we don't just watch box scores, we watch games, but the box scores is screaming. That jump was screaming. Scrap 40 and 12 against a great LSU lengthy team who didn't quit, who continued to fight back. She took what the defense gave her, which was 26 3-pointers, 26-foot 3-pointers, bro. That's what we were giving her, and she was hitting them confidently. Each three is like devastating. Like, oh God, there's no way we can stop this girl. So she on another level, man. She has the Steph Curry shooting ability with the John Stockton passing. We haven't. That's crazy. You got the greatest shooting ability and the greatest passing ability with the heart of a lion. So you tell me if Paige got that, then talk to me. Talk to me if Paige got that. Shooting like Steph, passing like John Stockton. Talk to me. That's what Kaden Clark is to me in the women's game. She gonna take the WNBA by storm. Mark my words. Next, we had another highly anticipated great matchup. UConn versus USC. 3 seed versus 1 seed. As UConn went 80-73. The thing that stuck out to me the most in this game was the difference in the teams, like the teams. And when I say teams, I mean like UConn is a complete team. They have, you know what I'm saying, complete players and complete playmakers. The way they was able to move the ball around, get good shots for each player, defend, run, and things like that. Wow, USC was like a one man show, one possession girl show. It was either Juju time to get a bucket, or it was Mackenzie Forbes time to get a bucket. Mackenzie had 24, and Juju had 29. That may sound good, but neither was efficient, and they were never really like timely buckets. It was after UConn would go up 7-8, then they'll both hit like a 3, cut it down to 4, or even tied up. But UConn is a great team, so they'll answer their run. It's always about answering the other team's run in the March Madness tournament. So each team in there is, you know what I'm saying, deserve to be in there, especially in the Elite Eight. They deserve to be, you know what I'm saying, in them games. So they're gonna go on runs, they're gonna score. But which team answers each run, ultimately and most likely wins the games. You just look at the stats like USC shot 32%, while UConn shot 48%. USC had only 10 assists as a team, and UConn had 17 assists. USC offense was discombobulated all night. Juju couldn't get a rhythm, and that was highly because of Paige Buckers. Her defense stood out to me the most. That right there, when you arguing her against Kaden Clark, you bring that up first. Her ability to check the team's best player, sit down in a chair, lock it up, click. That's what Paige did tonight to the crazy, sensational freshman Juju. She was able to not foul Juju, stay on her feet, and she denied Juju the ball a lot of possessions. That was the key. Paige being able to deny Juju the ball was the key, I think, in this game. Juju was a couple possessions. Juju didn't touch the ball, and because Paige denied it, she would face guard her and deny the ball. That's elite. That's great defense. That's what great playmakers do. Great players do in big games. Step up, say, I'm gonna check the best player. I'm gonna strap her. I'm gonna show up for our team. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, put my neck on the line. Cause she could have easily not checked her and checked, you know what I'm saying, Forbes, or checked to somebody else on the team, Kayla or anybody else, but she decided to check the best freshman in the world and sit down on a chair. So definitely shout out to Paige for that. Her defense was big, man, and she wants this bad. You can tell as UConn advances to the Final Four to play Iowa. Man, it will be a crazy anticipated, crazy build-up game, man. Two of your best, Paige or Caitlin, man. That's gonna be crazy. I can't wait for that. Definitely happy that both games turned out to be great. Both games was fun to watch from beginning to end. All the stars showed up and showed out, man. Man, this women's college basketball have grown so much. Man, I've become a fan of watching it for the past few years, man. I've been loving it, and definitely will continue to be watching it for many, many more years, man. Y'all know what we do here. We watch games, not box scores. I'm Trill, your favorite host. I keep it true and real, even when my team lose. Peace.